Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Praetorian.
And Jynx here.
And welcome back to Stellaris Console Edition on the PS4 Pro. Look at that beautiful sun.
It is beautiful.
Alright guys, so let's go get started. This episode, we're going to be building up our mineral reserves so that we can colonize another planet. I don't remember which one. It was one of these damn planets.
Darasta. Or Wumjim.
Yeah, I think it was Wumjam.
Gonna get that jam, yo.
And then after that, we're going to come over here and attack these guys. So one of the things I want to talk about while we're waiting, since there's a little bit of a wait here, so I guess we should probably take care of our research first. We got ion thrusters. Should probably pause that. So we can throw that on our ships. We'll probably want to do that before we go to war again.
Gonna go fast.
So we can get robotic workers, Jynx.
I don't trust robotic workers.
You don't trust robots?
No.
Well, don't we want to have somebody to serve us?
I mean, we do, but they don't experience physical pain, so can't keep them under wraps.
Can't trust them. I guess we can get some armor since I would prefer I've gotten some extra new shields, but you know, just get the armor. But yeah, I wanted to talk about the different versions of this game. Oh wait, actually, before we do that, I should show you guys something. So you can combine the fleets. You just can't do it. For whatever reason, they won't let you just merge them when you have them next to each other. You have to actually have them both selected. And the way you do that is with square, add, finalize. Now we got them both selected, and now we can merge them. I knew that they had to have it in here, because it's like...
That would be really silly.
How could you ever control all of these goddamn fleets? So I'm glad that we figured it out. Somebody helped us out in the comments. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, it's a little bit weird, I'd say.
Ooh, they are spreading.
Yeah, yep. Their borders are spreading. They're going to be able to conquer all this area, more than likely.
Not before we attack them.
Yeah, we're going to attack them. But one thing I want to talk about is the different versions of the game. So there's a deluxe edition for this game on the console. And I didn't buy that one because on the PC, whenever there's a deluxe edition for a Paradox game, it usually is like basically like you really want to support the company because you like the company and you want to give them more money essentially to support them making games. Because it typically has, you know, a lot of stuff that's not really all that needed. You know, it has nothing to do with the game, honestly.
Like cosmetic stuff? Well,
I think that they had... Let's figure out what we want this guy to do. I think he construct everything over there. I don't think there's anything for him to do. Oh, he can go get the research here. And then we also have a science ship that needs to be doing something. Where's he at? Where's he at?
He was running because he was scared of the pirates. He's like way down there.
No, I think he's scanning all this shit here. Is there any more? Oh, there's something for him to research, but he's got to be... Oh, this is the low level one, huh? Okay. I didn't even know we brought him over here. Alright, I guess we'll go ahead and have him go this way. Come scan, buddy. Alright, so scan. I want to change this order. Scan. Scan. Alright, give him something to do for a little while. But yeah, they typically have like stuff that's not like in the game. So you'll like get like the soundtrack, like the artwork of Stellaris. You'll get like a new forum icon, special forum icon to say that you bought the expensive version. So it's typically stuff like that, and there might be something. I think the Stellaris Deluxe Edition had like extra portraits, had like 5 extra portraits for your aliens, you know, or you know, to pick. And that was pretty much it. So that's what I was expecting from the console Deluxe Edition, but that's not the case, guys. The console Deluxe Edition actually has 3 of the DLCs. The 3 DLCs that came out, you know, with 1.8 or prior to 1.8. Obviously, there's 3 more DLCs that came out after 1.8, which is what patch this is on, and those aren't available, obviously. But yeah, I wish we had gotten that, because there's 3 DLCs, and we'll talk about them in here in a minute. I guess we'll get the shields. Yeah, let's do shields. Oh, we should have did that research.
Yeah, well.
Let's do the research. Oh, we can change it, Jynx. But yeah, what was I going to say? Something.
Something about buying
the DLC.
Deluxe.
Yeah, the 3 DLCs are ones of the Plantoid pack that gives you like more portraits of plants, so you can eat plants, Jynx. Then another one is the Leviathans DLC. We talked about that last episode. The one that adds the monsters into certain places. We finished up our construction, but apparently he's got more stuff to get. Oh, that's on the planet. All right, let's take a look at that. See if there's anything else to build here. Well, we've got 30% failure risk. What do you think, Jinx?
Oh, I don't really know that guy, so.
You're like, you're a lick. Get to work. All right, might as well.
Show your worth.
All right, so let's go ahead and upgrade. I mean, we don't really need to.
Oh, he's a part of that faction, isn't he?
Who?
Well, I guess not our scientists.
Yeah, some people are. If you look at these guys, like he's got that faction right there. Yeah, a couple of them are members of the faction. So we can upgrade our basic science lab. I don't think we have the one I want. Nah, it's an engineering facility. I don't have to change it. So we could do the farms, but we're golden on food. I don't see any reason to upgrading that any further. I guess what we need to do is clear all these tiles, don't we? We're not even able to do anything. Let's go ahead and clear tiles. There we go.
Our planet's turning out all right.
I used all the minerals for that. Yeah, I guess it's going all right, Jinx. The tile-based system, man, that was one of the best thing that was changed in the recent patch, 2.2. They got rid of that tile-based system for the planets. Miraculously, we managed to salvage parts of a Voltum data core that had been blown clear of the crater on Durasta 3. Most of the data was corrupt, but our scientists did manage to properly translate the Korga, the basic Voltum time unit. So it's like a watch or something, or a clock.
Okay.
All right, so that does mean that we need to get the science ship to work. Where's he at? All right, so he's up here. And he's still not level 5, so he can't complete that one.
Get on that, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll just have...
good enough.
What does that even scan? Oh, there's a black hole right there, Jinx.
Well, what happens if you fly into it?
Nothing. Just like if you fly into the suns, nothing happens. But the expansion, the Leviathan expansion, there's one monster that can only spawn in the black holes. But yeah, there's I think it's like 8 Leviathans, and they're pretty cool. They're mostly things to battle. Like there's one that's a dragon.
8 different kinds?
Yeah, there's 8 different kinds that can spawn on your map, but you don't necessarily get them all on the map, but they can be. You want to read this one for us, Jinx?
Ephraimite 1 is uninhabited and indeed uninhabitable, but not unvisited. Its surface is littered with tall centaphs carved from some mineral not native to the planet, evidently placed here by some artistically inclined spacefaring race. The monolith's flowing lines definitely chart a history so fantastical it must surely be fictional.
Is definitely a funny word?
No, it's just we just got up not that long ago and I can't read good.
Image them for the archives. I got engineer research from that.
Need to rub my eyeballs.
Get the sleep out of your eyeballs. But yeah, like there's a dragon in that one. I don't think we have anything for this guy to do now. And he like has a treasure that he guards. So you gotta kill the dragon, slay the dragon, and take his treasure.
And apparently there's a dimensional portal on his butt.
Yeah. So initial scans of, okay, yeah, let's research for that one. That's a 0% failure risk. I think our guy can handle it. But there's also like this thing called most of them you kill. Like, as I said, like there's a portal one. There's this mining robot one. It's like attaching parts to himself.
Oh, really?
Like in like a ship graveyard. Not an elephant graveyard, Jinx. A ship graveyard. And then
wow.
There's also this one called like what is it called? I don't remember, the Infinity Machine or something like that. And that one's got like events tied to it. Like you don't kill it. You gotta like figure out what it is and stuff. And so they're pretty cool. Little interesting things that you can find in the galaxy. So yeah, I could recommend picking it up for that. And then there's also another expansion. This is Lost in Space, and we have a choice whether we want to do something with it. The signal we intercepted was a distress call from a ship in orbit around a planet. The ship has not given away any heat signatures and seems to be drifting. A special project has been issued to investigate what has happened to the crew.
Intriguing.
Very intriguing, Jinx. So,
although that's kind of the main story point of like aliens and shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh, a drifting spaceship. Let's
probably
see what's in there.
Shouldn't mess with it.
Face huggers.
People never learn though, Jinx.
Penis monsters.
Penis monsters.
Ugh.
The other DLC, I don't remember the name of it now. I've forgotten it. It's been so long since it released on PC. But that one's a really good one.
Unity.
Is it Unity?
I thought so.
It might be. Yeah.
I remember doing the thumbnail. You did a review, didn't you?
To that one, no. I didn't.
Or the patch overview?
Yeah, I might have did a patch overview of that one. Yeah, I think the ones I only one I did a review for Stellaris was Apocalypse, which is the expansion that comes after this version. And it's like a late game expansion. Like gives you like planet destroyers and shit like that. You can blow planets up, which is pretty cool. Yeah. Also bigger ships called Titans. It's a bigger ship class that comes after the battleships.
Because size matters.
Size does matter, guys. It does. So somebody said, that... Oh, we got something here. We'll research it. So somebody was talking about how I haven't built my fleet up, guys. Saying that you should always build your fleet up capacity. That's not necessarily true. That is true for the mid and late game. But let me just show you guys something. If we hover over here on our energy credits, you'll notice that we are currently paying 7.55. So almost 8 energy for ship maintenance right now. And we're about a little over halfway to our fleet, whatever you want to call it, the force limit, naval capacity. So if we had built all the way up, then we'd probably be losing like 12 energy, which means we'd be in the negative right now.
We're not even fighting anybody.
Yeah, so you're building ships that you're not going to use. And why do that in early game when you need the energy for other stuff? So yeah, in early game, you don't need to go to naval capacity, guys. But the mid and late game, you definitely do. You need the biggest fleet you can have to fight with. And it also deters people from attacking you. So Asteroid Collision. A large mineral-rich asteroid collided with a planet at some point during the previous 1,000 years. And what must have been a major impact event. An abundance of minerals can now be found on the planet in the vicinity of the impact crater. Well, that's good for us.
Fortuitous event.
Quite fortuitous, Jinx. So yeah, we don't want to build our ship up to naval capacity just yet because that would put us in the negative for energy, and we're not even going to use it. I'm not going to attack these guys just yet. It'll probably be next episode, guys.
We need to.
But I really want to colonize this planet, Jinx. I think it'd be useful. Yeah, and that's because we're trying to colonize that planet. We can't even build anything on our planets right there right now. We gotta wait. That's okay though.
Just wait it out.
We gotta get this planet, Jinx.
We do need jam.
Yeah, we need jam in our lives. Toe jam. Or whatever kind of jam they sell there. I am a little bit worried that we'll lose this.
Yeah, they are pushing.
Yeah, they're pushing up on us. Fucking bullies, man. And the reason why they're able to do that is because this is their capital planet. So it's got more stuff on it and pops.
That makes sense.
Compared to our little planet over here. So that's the reason why they're kind of pushing on us.
More people need to visit the hen house.
Exactly. One thing you can't, well, they're visiting. They're not staying there. Because you don't want to live there.
No.
You don't want to live
next
to the brothel. You
don't really know.
Why would you want to live next to a brothel? I mean, I guess so you could just
lonely person
get out of bed and there you go. It's right there. I suppose there's some advantage.
I'm not leaving this bed until I fucked something.
Well, unless you lived at the brothel, I don't think that'd work.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you'd call an escort.
You could.
Do we have an escort service there?
If we don't, we're missing out.
Where you call and then you don't know if it's really just an escort and they're, to go somewhere with you and hang out with you, go to a party, or if it's actually going to be what you are probably calling an escort for. So we got our armor. Once again, we haven't done the ship designer, but I'm going to do that this episode because we got to mess with that. So let's get the improved guns. Yeah, I think that might be best. I want to get the mineral processing plant. And I want to get all these. But we're trying to soup up our weapons a little bit, or ships a little bit. So I think it would make sense to get the guns. And after we get the new guns, then we'll mess with the ship designer. I want to do that this episode because it's been 3 episodes and we haven't touched it yet. So I know that we got like a lot of people who are new to Stellaris watching this. Might want to see how you mess around with that. So we'll do that this episode. So I don't know if we'll have any neighbors over here. So far I haven't found any. Remember, it's a pretty big galaxy and not very many empires.
Oh, that's true. Isn't there only like 10?
Yeah, yep, there's only 10. Now more can pop up, of course. I think that's just like there's only the starting ones. You can't have ones, you'll find planets where like, pre-FTL species live. So they're not starting out with a space-faring tech.
Oh, okay.
And they'll be like they can be in certain ages. So that you can find one that's like in the Middle Ages or something like that.
That's interesting.
And then you can interact with them and do different stuff with them.
That is all space people.
No. And there's also pre-sentient ones. So they're like critters that don't even like think for themselves, and you can raise them up and make them into whatever you want to make them into.
Excellent.
Which is kind of cool. Yeah, there's a lot of cool parts to Stellaris. I like the game. The problem is, of course, that prior to, I would say 2.0, there was it gets kind of boring, especially in the mid game. So Voltum Trade Post.
Hodum 3 was home to a small Voltum outpost where they traded with several neighboring civilizations. At some point at the trade post appears to have been converted into a religious mission. Oh no! Where the Voltum attempted to convert visiting alien merchants to their philosophy. Trade ceased shortly afterward, and the planet was eventually abandoned.
Yeah, because they're there to trade. They don't want to be preached at. All right, so that's something else we can research, guys.
You do always find that one guy.
Oh, we can
in the middle of the market, preaching and shit.
Yeah, it's fitting, I'd say. We've probably been able to get this planet for a while.
You and your vanity, you're all going to hell.
Where the hell is the... I think it's this one. All right, so expansion planner. Here we go. So we want Wamjam 3.
We sure do.
And we're going to keep it named Wamjam? Probably, right?
Yeah, why not?
It's a great name. We could just name it Jam. All right, so
let's... jamming.
Not seeing a mineral. I guess we can put it right there, but I like having it in the middle because it gives like an adjacency bonus. But I guess the adjacency bonus wouldn't apply to any of these. All right, we'll just put it up at the top.
Oh, what is that monster-y looking thing?
Where?
On the right.
Oh, this guy? It's just dangerous wildlife. Something else we got to remove.
It looks like a critter I would like to tame.
Yeah, Jynx is going to tame it with food. Oh, I got to select these guys, don't I? Here we go.
Is there really any other way to properly tame things?
Other than feeding it? No,
yeah.
I don't think so. All right, so we're not going to call Wamjam Prime. You want to call it Jam? Like Wamjam? Or leave the jam?
We can just change it to Jam.
Because we're calling it that anyway. Wamjam. All right. There we go. So we're now colonizing it. Fantastic. Did cost the majority of our minerals. That's okay.
It's fine. We'll get more.
Maybe. So let's go ahead and get something here. Are any of our pops not working? Yeah, they're all working. We can't clear any of these. You need a tech for all of them to be able to clear them. We do need to get something here. Although, actually... Oh, yes, that's right. We have the slave processing plant, Jynx. Look at that. They're processing slaves.
Oh.
So... I'm going to do the monument.
Finally.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and move this guy over here. He's going to work the monument. It's going to be his job.
What is he going to do?
He's like a tour guide.
Okay.
He cleans it, but he's like a tour guide. He tells everybody about the monument. So they come there for the prostitutes. But so basically, nobody's going to come see his monument.
Aww.
He's going to be so lonely. He's like, everybody wants to see the whores.
Nobody wants to learn about our history.
Nobody wants to learn. I feel sorry for the guy that works there. Kind of. But he was going to be a slave, so I guess his job's better now. Suppose that's a better job.
He's going to get all pompous and shit. Try to rise above his station.
Be the pompiest of the pompous. Teaching people about history.
Yeah.
Jynx has something
to
say
comment.
About that. I love history, guys.
He does.
And I'll talk about it all day.
He doesn't care if you do or not.
No, not really. I'd prefer that you do.
So you will learn through repetition.
I'd prefer that you like it, though, so we can talk about it, discuss it. I like people who are passionate about what I'm passionate about.
And like,
Jynx is not passionate.
I gotta make this marriage work, so
you gotta do it. You do all the work.
I gotta make it seem like I'm really interested.
You do a terrible job then, Jynx. You're not doing a good job at making it seem like you're really interested.
Damn. Well, it's been decades. So.
You failed decades, guys. We've been married 12 years. Don't let her lie to you. Or not even 12 years.
That's not in history
12
lesson years, though.
History lesson years. It's been 40 years of learning about history. So we have knocked that out. Excellent. We're still growing that pop, though. No reason to build anything else right now. But yeah, we're going to start building our fleet up now. Just a little bit. Maybe get one more ship. Let's do that now, actually. Let's get... We can also get armies. Defense armies here for defending the planet. I think we should probably get some defense armies on another planet because I'm doing over there. We can get slave armies. We can't build it here because we don't have the slave processing facility. And then assault armies. They're the ones that do the attacking. Slave army can attack too. Defense armies do not attack.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So let's research it. 30% failure risk. I'm sure I'll be fine.
He's doing great.
He's doing great, guys. Let's get some a Corvette queued. Let's in fact let's just do one, because then we're gonna hit our energy cap there, so that'll be a problem. Is there anything I can do about the energy? Not really. We'd have to build something. Oh, we got a pop here. Not even. Now we really do have a pop. Just picking berries.
What?
Not working. So let's have him move over to here. Oh, failure.
Oh, no.
Failure, Jinx. On closer inspection, the asteroid is found to be silent. One of Urlik's assistants eventually confesses that they may have misread the instruments. Incompetence. Incompetence, guys. I can't stand it.
To the Iron Maiden with you.
So what we're going to want to do is let's go ahead and build another science lab. Science is pretty important. And this guy's being promoted. He's no longer a slave, Jinx.
Oh,
but he's still going to be angry about it, though. You notice his happiness is docked a little bit. If they're formerly a slave and then you move them and they're not a slave anymore, you think they'd be happy. Like, I'm no longer a slave, thank God. But nope, they're not. They're irritated that they're put in slavery in the first place because they're pompous.
Not the right person for the job.
You'd think, right? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. So let me see if there's anything we could use our Unity for. Maybe. Where is it at? What?
We're losing money.
Yep. Because of the colonization.
We're bleeding out.
The colonization is pretty expensive. So that's the reason why we're losing money, Jinx. Unfortunately.
How long does that last?
Until they've finished colonizing.
Oh.
So that does take a bit of time. A little bit of time. I'm looking for stuff here. It's so hard to figure out. You gotta really like play it a bit so you can learn where everything's at. Because it's a lot different than on PC. And now by the time I find out what I'm looking for, I'm looking for, I've already forgotten what I'm looking for. So, yeah, I don't even remember what I'm looking for anymore.
You've scrolled through
here we go.
everything.
Yeah, I'm looking for the edicts. See if there's anything we could spend our influence on. Not really.
Don't want that free
we just
stuff.
kind of have the garbage ones right now, unfortunately.
That sucks.
Yeah, you unlock new ones though. Eventually. When do we get that tradition? 4 more months. All right, it's exciting. We'll pick a new one, and it might even help our current colonizing ship. Oh, I got a bunch of ships not doing anything. We should probably get them to work. We can't have them not doing anything, Jinx. All right, so this is our good one, and I think there's something for him to research on the other side of the galaxy over here. So we're gonna send his ass way over here.
Get to it.
He's gonna be so irritated at us. Research that guy, and then we'll send the more garbage one to continue. We should probably have him. Well, it doesn't really matter which way he goes. Let's have him move over to this side now, because I want to make both my. I'm doing this super inefficiently because I'm an asshole. Yeah, this is like ridiculously inefficient. But I'm trying to be a jerk to him.
Like, it is what it is.
Move all the way to the other side of the fucking galaxy.
Be gone.
Because I'm tired of your crap. Yeah, we'll just have him survey all this stuff
I think
here.
I failed one time.
It's one time too many. Can't allow this. All right. So construction ships still didn't have shit to do until we get that planet, unfortunately. But yeah, that's somebody else had commented on the first video that has watched my PC Stellaris. He really likes it. He's always asked me to play more Stellaris, but he couldn't watch this one because it's too slow. He said, I'll watch this one if I want to take a nap. Because it's really, really slow, guys. I'm not exaggerating. And you know what? And this is something I complain about in the PC version, because the PC version's slow too. If you compare it to, any of the other Paradox games. Merge, god damn you. Or is he going over there to merge? So yeah, if you compare it to any of the other Paradox games, it's like really slow. Like ridiculously slow. So it's not just something I complain about for the console version. The PC version's too slow too. But this one's even slower than the PC version, so that's saying something. But one guy got kind of irritated on episode 1 too, because he felt like we were just trashing the game. I don't feel we were. I think we were just being honest, telling our opinion as we were playing. And then he called me a fascist or something like that, which is like, really? You're getting mad at me because I shared my opinion, and you call me a fascist? I don't think the guy knows what a fascist is.
That's like the hip
thing to call
insult.
people now. Yeah, to call people a fascist. I don't think people really know what fascism is. Because typically when somebody calls somebody a fascist, they're being a fascist. But yeah, I studied ideologies in school. My degree is in political science, and technically I have a degree in history too, but the main degree that I was focusing on was on political science, and my focus of my degree was on political thought, ideologies. So I love when people try and teach me about ideologies and say I don't know what I'm talking about. It's great. It's a lot of fun, guys. So
He really enjoys it.
I do. Most people don't understand. A lot of people don't really know about ideologies. Like they think they
purple is
know
connected.
because they read Wikipedia. All right, so we want to get expansion. Do we want the pop growth speed increased by 10%, colony development speed increased by 50%? That would help our colony ship, but the colony ship's almost done. This is the frontier outpost counting as half, and that's frontier outpost being cheaper. Let's do this one first.
Yeah, I just want that one. Oh, not that one, the other one.
Was it the picture Jinx you wanted?
No, I just wanted to reach for the stars.
Reach for the stars. Is there nothing good in this place? Is there nothing to get here? No. We just got a system that has nothing in it.
What?
That's awesome. Well, the one that has the planets.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, this one that has the planet here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go into it.
Oh.
There's not really much to it. It's kind of a little system.
There's
I mean,
that glowy thing over there.
the star?
No.
Which one?
That.
This?
Right there.
Oh, the gas giant here?
What is it?
A gas giant.
It's so gassy.
And then it's got a barren world here.
Oh.
But you can terraform them once you get terrestrial sculpting. Turn it into something else.
Okay. Make it beautiful.
Exactly, yep. And Special Project failed. Having searched the ship and inspected the crew's remains, science officer Budlacross has deduced that the crew members must have killed each other. The solitude and confinement of space travel can break even the strongest of minds, so we failed that one. One of the interesting things about the newest version of Stellaris is that you can no longer fail on any of them. They removed the fail state.
What?
Because they said it wasn't fun.
Oh.
Because how is it fun to fail? You know, I don't entirely disagree. I'm fine with there being a fail state. But Paradox decided that they didn't want a failed state anymore. So now the...
No!
Oh no. So scientist Budlacross has died. And the testes plumage has been destroyed. It was a critical failure. We received a distress signal from ISS Testes. The crew has gone mad and are killing each other. The captain has lost all control. Sending help would be futile at this point. Could this have anything to do with the derelict ship they recently investigated? I don't know. Probably, if I had to guess.
Terrible fucking news.
Terrible fucking news.
It's the nanobots, I'm sure.
All right, so we have to get another science ship. I guess we'll wait to get another science ship.
But he was my homie.
He was Jinx's homie. So now our best scientist is Urulek, who Jinx doesn't really like that much.
I mean, he carries a pillow. That's kind of weird.
It is weird, a little bit. I try not to judge, but... so yeah, we lost our scientist.
But he does do the damn thing.
Yeah, he's not bad. Ooh, look at this. It's a gun to the head. A gun to your brain. Specialized combat rolls. So let's get... Quantum Theory. I think we're going to do... Let's do the specialized combat rolls. Or actually, no, this one's quicker. 457, we'll get that one. So we're waiting for the coil guns right now. It's 18 months away. When we get that, that's when we're going to be changing up our ship designs. Good God, it takes so long, though. It takes forever.
Did we ever build that ship?
What ship?
Weren't we building a Corvette?
Yeah, we have it done. I already merged it. You missed it, Jinx.
Oh,
Went right past you.
Ages ago.
Ages ago. Yep, we currently have 4 Corvettes, the cruiser and the frigate. And we have a power of 418. I don't know how that compares to our friends over here.
Probably shittily.
They are... Hold up, that's not how you did. Contacts. Let's take a look. Equivalent, still. Equivalent all the way across.
Son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm. We need to destroy some of their ships so they're no longer equivalent. So yeah, I think that the war will be next episode. We'll probably have our fleet built up by then. We can continue to build now, but I want to get this colonization done first, guys, because we're kind of broke. I hate that there's no marketplace anymore, man. Or, you know, because in the current version of Stellaris, there's like a marketplace. So you can trade your goods. Do you want to buy my wares? For a bit of money?
More than it's worth.
Probably, yeah. Let's go ahead and have... Oh, he's working. The monument is up and running, Jinx.
All right.
All right, so let's
Is
go and
he
upgrade.
happy now?
Looks like he's
With his
happier.
job?
Yeah, he's happier
All
now.
right.
Maybe he was just unhappy because he was unemployed. He just wanted a job, that's all. He's like, I just want to work. Can I
That's
work?
admirable.
It is. I respect that. Let's get, you know what, we should probably get an energy thing over here in this extra slot because we need energy. So let's get the basic power plant. Also, we have research to be done. And let's move the slave. He's no longer a slave. You are welcome. All right, so we have society research completed,
Ooh.
which was...
Plants.
I don't actually know what we researched there. I guess we will take a look here. I think it's in... I don't even know where it's at. Oh, researched. Galactic ambitions, which was border range plus 20%.
Okay, nice.
So the border should have extended out a bit. All right, so what do we want to get next? We get orbital hydroponics, hydraulic mastery, which will allow us to remove those noxious swamps. This one would allow us to remove the dense jungles.
How about the noxious swamp one?
Which one do we have more of on there? That's typically the way I do it. It's like which would be the most
I guess
beneficial.
that makes sense.
We have 2 noxious swamps, 3 noxious swamps, and 1 dense jungle. So you're actually right, Jinx.
All right, woohoo! That never happened.
So yeah, we're gonna want to remove the noxious swamps. So we'll get that taken care of. And we're still waiting on getting that tech, the quail guns. All right.
So close.
So our border should have increased. Did we get anything new into our space? Oh yeah, we got that one now. All right, we'll have to go build some minerals and shit over there. Also, we can build something over here as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and have him, the construction ship, go to work. Get to work, buddy. He's been sitting on his ass for like 3 years. That must be nice if you have a job where you just get to sit on your ass for 3 years. Oh, we can't build all the stations there. We'll have to like go into it. That's a shame. All right, well, let's get him doing the energy first, since that's what we're short. So we'll have him build this one.
The outskirts.
Yep, make him go as far as possible. And then there's another one right here. We'll have him go to that one next. All right, so get to work, buddy. And then I suppose we can have him get the minerals next.
Anomaly found.
All right, so no failure risk on this one. So even he should be able to complete it, Jinx.
I don't know. I mean, I guess
You guess what?
I gotta move on.
You gotta move on, he's dead. And you know, he would have died anyway. Everybody dies. Nobody lives forever, Jinx. Even in this game.
What?
Yeah, everybody's got an age and they all die. Now, we'll probably never see
That's
anybody die because
unfortunate.
the game's so slow. So yeah, I don't think we'll see too many characters die.
It's all relative.
So we can now build on one gem. Oh, we got the Toad Asteroid. Now read it, Jinx.
No. For some reason, someone has towed an asteroid in a stable orbit around a planet. The massive engine sections and braking thrusters can still be found on the surface, although they have long since been rendered inoperable. Whoever did this also mined the asteroid for minerals, but these operations were seemingly abandoned shortly after they begun.
Okay, interesting.
I feel like we're bringing something really diseased into our ports.
Now Jinx is just feeling like everything
Yeah.
is dangerous.
Oh, I get paranoid real quick.
Doesn't take long for Jinx to get paranoid. So we need more energy. So let's just build on an empty spot for some energy. Yeah, I think that'd probably be the best thing to do. So let's do here, basic power plant. And then we're gonna move the growing pop to there.
To the lava?
No.
Oh.
We're just gonna throw them on the lava, Jinx. That's the way we do here.
So you will operate our sacrifices.
Somebody needs to do it, Jinx. Somebody's got to do it.
That's true. It's a hot job. It's
little
got
bit.
good benefits, though.
Does it?
Yeah.
Death? What benefits?
Yeah,
would
you
you-
live until you die. And no weapons.
Yeah, I guess there's that. No weapons would be nice.
Unless you're into that kind of thing.
Yeah, true.
Well, I guess you'd be sad.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? This job is really nice, but
it'd
I
be
really miss the
devastating.
weapons.
All right, so I guess there's nothing we need to get anywhere. Yeah, I mean, we could upgrade our farms. I don't see any point. Cost minerals, money to upgrade them. We're already kind of stacked on food.
Like, why can't we sell our food? I mean, I guess we don't have anybody to sell it to.
Well, that's what I miss about the marketplace in the Megacorp expansion. Megacorp expansion is pretty cool. it adds a marketplace, and you can like sell your goods for energy, because energy is the money essentially in the game. Also another thing's added in the patch, you have like a bunch of different types of I don't think there's anything up here on the top bar for that. Strategic resources. So that's kind of cool too. And you can sell all those for lots and lots of money as well. So the game, if you're new on the console version, guys, the game gets really, really good. I'm sure that you'll be getting those patches soon. I wouldn't be surprised if the developers are working on that now. All the patches and expansions for this. So you can definitely expect some cool things to come, like the Apocalypse expansion. And like any good old Paradox game, it's going to cost you a fortune to get it all, guys. Governor's gained a trait. He's now adaptable. Oh, it's her. Good for her. Good job.
Survey complete.
Well, I'm glad somebody's able to acknowledge their gender. We couldn't find it.
Yeah. I'm sure it was
Digging
on
around
there.
in feathers and everything.
Yeah. Just trying to find a penis or a vagina. Tell me what you are.
A hole or a hole.
Sure. We got another mission here we can investigate here. We need to get another science ship. That's right. I said I was going to do that, and then I didn't. So let's go to make that happen. Let's get science ship. So we'll get a new scientist, Jinx. A new friend for you.
I'm a little salty about it. I'm not going to lie.
To replace the Buddha?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I
understand.
guess it's been days.
It's been probably a couple months since then, I would suppose. So it is actually the end of the time, but I really said I really wanted to do the ship customization,
Complete.
and we just got the thing we were waiting for. So now that we have the coil guns, we're gonna get new tech, and then what we do building build speed. I don't know, Jinx. Maybe we should do robots. Just saying. I think we should do robots.
Okay.
Robots, Jinx. Somebody's got to do our bidding.
War without nukes.
Somebody's got to do our bidding, Jinx. I'm telling you, we need robots. All right, so let's. Well, this is also the patch before they made the missiles and nukes any good too. So let's do ship designer, which is right there. All right, this will be the first ship that we've designed yet. We're gonna go into the Corvettes. We do want to rename it. What do you want to name our Corvettes? It's got to be something.
I know, I wasn't prepared.
It's got to be something snooty.
Snooty?
Yeah, like it's gonna be the smallest one.
We'll name it the Poppycock.
The Poppycock. Okay, we'll call it the Poppycock. Pop. E. Cock.
It's already on there. One word.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
It's like, what if I named Poppycock before?
Is it
Yeah. Well, it's gone now. You said no, thank you.
It is. Is it one word?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. All right, Poppycock.
I think it is, but.
Well, it's gonna be Poppycock.
It is
one
now.
word now. All right, I want to say accept. There we go. Poppycock class Corvette. All right, so let's go ahead and design it. We don't want it to auto upgrade. We'll do that ourselves. And then we want to give the new coil guns here.
Oh.
We'll change all those up, increase the damage. You'll notice that the power is now -5. You cannot complete a ship design if it doesn't have enough power to run. So therefore we need more generators or better generators. Now we actually have some pretty good generators, so we'll replace them. I'm going to replace them. You get excess power, and then the excess power gives you a little modifier here. It's not worth, like, you can see 1% excess power is increasing our evasion, a couple other things. It's not worth, like, stacking this with extra reactors, though. I just got the better one because we can't have a shitty fucking reactor in there. What we can do is place armor in here since we don't have shield yet. All right, so now we have armor in there, and I believe we're now good to go.
All right.
All right, so let's go ahead and save it, and then we're done. We do want to get rid of this design. Goodbye, whatever the hell the name of that thing is. All right, so that's the ship designer, guys. You can design your construction ships, your colony ships, science ships. You can't do that anymore in the current version. You can't design the civilian ones. Of course, the defense platforms that you can build in your systems, make them more defensible. And then the last thing we should do, just while I'm thinking about it, is I wanted some defense armies here. So there we go. That's gonna be the end of the episode, guys. Hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave a like on our video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Hope to see you on the next episode. And thanks for watching, guys.